In studio, I'm joined by multi-award winning songwriter, singer, producer, husband, businessman, need I say more, Denny K.
And dog owner.
Oh wow, and dog owner. You have it.
I'm a very proud dog owner.
Wow, what dog do you own?
I have a French bulldog.
Oh nice.
You know, like the espresso dogs? It's the only reference I can get that people understand. You know the dogs on espresso in the morning? Yeah. His name's Banksy.
Banksy.
And he's on the cover of my album.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's
That's
not
pretty
me
cool.
on the cover of my album, it's Banksy. But you'll have to see it to believe it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool. Tell me more about Denny K. Like, who is he? How would you describe him?
Just the greatest guy, pretty much ever. It's hard to describe yourself, I guess, but music is my life, music's my passion. I've been very lucky that I've had a career in it for 10 years. Most people don't get to do what they love, so I consider myself very lucky. Like you said, I'm a husband, very happily married guy after a long lineage of bad relationships. I'm finally found someone special, and that's really important to me in my life. And I believe I'm an activist as well. I like, I like trying to do some good social work. Just a regular South African guy that maybe has an unusual job description, I guess.
Speaking about you being an activist, one of your major projects which you've co-founded is Shout SA.
Yes.
So how's that going?
We've had an amazing 4 years. We've raised millions and millions of rands. We've donated millions of rands to crime-fighting charities, everything from prisoner rehabilitation to the Police Widows and Orphans Fund, to the Teddy Bear Clinic. We're building 3 amazing state-of-the-art libraries in Mpumalanga, Soweto and Mitchell's Plain, in very impoverished schools, to try and get kids to start reading. We believe education's a big mechanism to deter people from a life of crime. And 2014 will see the 3rd Shout song born. If I've got 2 seconds in my life, I'm going to try and start working on that, but we're going to write an original song this time around, and obviously have a whole host of the biggest and brightest music stars, which will be great.
And any projects that people can get involved in with Shout SA?
The best way to get involved in Shout SA, apart from downloading the song, which we're very happy to say we won the SAMA again for the most downloaded song. So, people really have supported us. But join our Facebook site. Just go on Facebook, search Shout SA. We've got nearly 200,000 members, and we've got stuff happening all the time.
Okay then. I just want to get to know you better. So,
Okay.
What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is Sprite Zero, although my doctor tells me I can't drink Sprite Zero anymore. So now even drinking diet stuff is bad for you. So I don't know what to drink anymore.
And what's
Water, I guess.
What's your definition of having a good time out?
My definition of having a good time out, I guess, if I'm with my wife and my dog in a park, that pretty much to me is a good time out. I'm like low maintenance, private guy.
And who would you say your celeb lookalike is?
Who's my celeb lookalike? I'd say a mixture of Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck. I don't know. Who do you think my celeb lookalike is?
I
Who
think
do
you're
you
right.
think?
I think a mixture of like Brad Pitt
come on.
I'm
Hell no.
serious. I think you're perfectly
I've
right.
heard Ben Affleck once, but I didn't believe it.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay, cool. So let's speak about your new album.
Yes.
It's dropping tomorrow.
Yes.
A Good Look.
Yeah,
Tell
Good
me
Look.
more about it.
Good Look's my 6th album. It's just crazy. I never thought, when I released my first single, Hurt So Bad, for those that remember, I didn't know I was going to even get to do a second single because I was only signed for a 1-song deal by my label at the time. So to be releasing my 6th album is incredible to me. But most people have heard Brown Eyes off the album, or Feels Good to Me, the Prince-ish sounding song. So the album's very much in that vein. It's very kind of dance, funk, falsetto, singing orientated, kind of a la Prince-esque. And it's just a feel-good, very happy album, summer album. And I've worked really hard at it, so I'm hoping it does well,
Speaking about the fact that it's like a mixture of like dance music.
Yeah.
Can you dance?
I think I can dance, but I've usually had like half a bottle of something, and so I don't know if I'm a good judge if I can dance, because I'm usually drunk when I'm dancing best.
Oh, wow.
if that makes sense. Everyone dances better when they're drunk. Hey, I'm just saying.
So tell me more about The Good Look. What inspired the title?
It's hard to find album titles. They need to represent the work. They need to represent where you are in your life. And to me, Good Look meant that I'm at a time in my life where I think age is a good look on me. The music that I'm doing feels like a good look on me. And how I just generally feel emotionally and physically all feels good. So it seemed like an appropriate title, being, when someone says, hey, that's a good look on you, it normally represents that you're doing the right thing. So I'm hoping it's like a predictive of how the album's going to be received.
And who are some of the artists that you worked with?
I've got Donald. I've got a big collab track with Donald on the album that I think is going to be an enormous single when it gets released. We're going to do an amazing video for it, which we're planning. I've got Deleuze on the album, on a very interesting song where I'm rapping against him. Believe it or not, you got to hear it to believe it.
So when did you learn how to rap? And like,
no, I'm not really a rapper.
So you've just added like a new title to everything.
I'm not really a rapper, but this particular song is like a crazy song, and I thought, like, let me do something people don't expect. So yeah, I'm not Eminem, put it that way, but I'm having fun with myself. I'm like teasing myself in sort of a lot of the albums. So I'm taking chances, I guess.
And in the album, you also have a version of Michael Jackson's classic hit, I Can't Help It.
Yeah.
I Can Help?
I Can Help
Can't
It.
help it.
I Can't Help It,
Can't
yeah.
help it. What was your reasoning behind like making it more dancey and more vibey?
So yeah, I grew up listening to, obviously, Michael and, Prince, Stevie Wonder, and there was a song on Off the Wall which got released pretty much as I was born, in the early 80s. That when I got to about 5 or 6 and my dad started playing me music, Michael Jackson's Off the Wall was like one of the first things I ever listened to. And I thought, wow, not many people know that album, especially like sort of the kids of today. So I took a song that was very sort of poignant to me and making me want to do music, and I like totally flipped it into kind of 2013. So I think people that listen to it won't even really recognize that it's a Michael song. But I encourage people to listen to the original and then listen to my version of it. And I think they can sort of live in different places. And it was quite a challenge singing a Michael song, for me. He's not an artist that you can cover easily.
Especially because Stevie Wonder wrote that song.
Stevie Wonder wrote it, and Michael's like when Michael's one of the greatest vocalists to have ever lived. So when I went in the studio, I said, right, if it turns out good, I'll release it. If it doesn't, no one's ever going to hear it. So I think it turned out pretty good.
Cool. So when can people expect the Good Look tour?
I've got a bunch of dates in December, all the way December into January. I'm going to be going around the country. We're doing some stuff in Cape Town here, 2 big shows in December, Durban, PE, Joburg, and Bloem, pretty much everywhere. So yeah, I'm excited about kind of taking the music to the people.
So tell me more about J23 Records.
We're a very small label. I'm pretty much, me, and we're starting to sign some new acts this year, but have been the only artist on the label. My projects have been quite demanding for, my little staff composition. But now we're spreading our wings, so we're starting to ask people on Twitter and Facebook to send us material, unsigned acts. I'm trying to find a young under 18 star, so we're asking parents to send videos of their kids to us, and we're going to try and unearth some talent. I'm going to hopefully mentor them, tell them all the things not to do and all the mistakes not to make, which I've made, and we're gonna have some fun in 2014.
Tell me more about the mistakes and stuff that they shouldn't be doing.
Wow. How long you got? It's funny. I did a talk at a university yesterday, and they said to me, what mistakes have you made? And I said, too many to mention, to be honest. But I think the good thing that I've been able to recognize is that I did make those mistakes, and hopefully I won't make them again. And starting really to sign some new acts now, that's the benefit they get of signing, with someone who's been in the business. You know, like with Shout, we always say a lot of the problems with the police commissioners, not to get political on you, is that a lot of these police commissioners have never been policemen. They're political appointees, you know. So it's hard to do a job that you've never walked the walk, never been on the beach, you've never driven in a cop car. So with me, the acts that will sign to my label next year, and we're going to sign a few acts, are going to have the benefit of having had all the bad sound checks, having done too much public relationship stuff. I'll say maybe, you know, tone that down, or having launched the wrong single instead of, you know, all these mistakes that I've made, I'll be able to get them to understand.
Any names that you want to drop out?
Which names?
People that you'll be signing that we should know?
No, you know, like I said, we've actually, I've started last month going on like a call for people to send me stuff, and already I've got 2 incredible girls that have sent me a just, you know, random YouTube video sitting by their piano at home. Another one sent me a very rough demo, and I think my challenge is to spot that raw talent through, you know, the lack of production and all the bells and whistles, and then I'm going to put them together with my songwriters, producers, and mentor them.
I also wanted to find out who manages your social media.
I pretty much do it all myself. I love social media. I love Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I don't like someone else doing it. So for me, it's like, you know, it's really not work. I love tweeting out. I'm big on Twitter, so I enjoy it.